Rinse and repeat. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Lockdowns looming again. New variant. New flavor of Kool-Aid. I bet you they'll have a different flavor soda that you can drink for that. And on and on and on. Oh, you should probably get the booster soda, though. Again and again and again. And people are still falling for it. Oh my gosh. This is all an agenda, people. That's all it is. Is there something out there that's a threat? Sure. Yeah, there is. To some people. Should I be concerned? Me personally, I don't think so. I'm healthy. I have my God-given immunity. My wife, however, has an autoimmune disease. So she is a high-risk person. Does she care? Do we care? Yeah, of course we do. What do we do differently? Nothing. We don't wear masks. We don't comply. She limits her exposure around groups of people, of course. We wash our hands. We use proper sanitization. We properly sanitize things. We keep our hands clean. Stuff like that. Yeah, common sense. Oh my. And it's going to keep on going on. As long as people go along with it. So what can you do? Don't go along with it. Stand up. Say enough already. We're not going to drink the Kool-Aid. We're not going to take the different color type of soda for whatever reason this is to boost ourselves. We're not going to do it. We believe in freedom. We believe in our God-given immunity. Yep. There's a lot of good stuff also. Natural remedies and herbal supplements you can take that will definitely or might help you because, you know, the FDA got a clamp on that lid, you know, to support Big Pharma and line their pockets with all that money, of course. So you can't say that herbal remedy anything, the herbals, the natural things that God put here for us to use. You can't say they cure things. Of course not. Oh, no, don't say that because, you know, Big Pharma will come in and shut you down hard. So anyway, yeah, it's going to keep on. Are they going to try to lock down again? Probably. Sure, why not? People did it before. Twice. Or more, depending on where you are. And now they got this whole climate lockdown thing, you know? Because your carbon footprint is, you know, destroying the earth. Oh my gosh. It's almost comical if you take a step back and you watch all this stuff going on. I don't really watch the news, but if I watch the mainstream media, I'd probably just roll on the floor laughing the entire time. Because everything that comes out of their mouths is BS. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. It's a sad, frustrating time to live in, but it's also very comical. So try to stay lighthearted about that. What should we be doing about it? If we go into lockdowns again, well, first off, don't comply. Second off, be ready if you're forced to stay home. I don't know how that would happen. That would have to be a martial law type thing. And martial law cannot happen everywhere across the United States, regardless of what people say. Okay, there's not enough military to do that. Major cities, yes. Locking down, you know, almost all the major cities in the U.S., yeah, they might be able to do that. But if you live small town, rural, whatever it is, they don't have the capability or the manpower, especially to deal with those people. Because those are my people, like that one song goes. I'm sure you guys have all heard it. If you guys have been in TikTok at all, you know, those are my people, these are my people, whatever that song. It's like a country song, and it's always showing like the Trump train and stuff like that going along. Yeah, rural people don't put up with that bull crap. They don't comply as often as maybe some people in the city do. So, stand up for what you believe in. Buy food. What are some things that my wife and I were just talking? What are we going to up our game on? Well, 3 things. Wheat, sugar, and of course, I forget it. Let me go ask her. Okay, I'm back. I went and asked her. Oils. Yeah, oils. Because if you think about it, wheat, sugar, and oil is in a lot of products. Almost all products that you consume. Wheat usually in the form of flour, but flour goes rancid. It doesn't store as long. So I suggest storing our favorite hard red wheat, properly stored in those buckets, oxygen absorbers, that kind of stuff, Mylar bags, that kind of stuff. Yes, oils, they do go rancid. Yes, they do. So limited shelf life of those, but it's pretty good. And you know another thing that's awesome about oils? All these like refined oils, stuff like that, like extra virgin olive oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, any of those oils, what can you do with them when they are rancid? There's a lot of things you can do with them. You can use them for lamp oil. Or if you're lucky enough, I say blessed enough to have an awesome diesel truck like I do, you can pour them in the fuel tank and drive. Will it be perfect for it? May it over time clog the injectors? Maybe. Yes, it might do that. But in a situation where you need fuel because you don't have any gas, you can do that in some of them. And research yourself, of course. It depends on make, model, depends on a lot of stuff, but research it. Yeah, you can use it for other things. You can use it for lubing, anything. I mean, there's just lots of different uses for rancid oil. Sugar. Sugar never goes bad. So it's easy to stockpile. Still make sure you store it properly. But if it's, gotten hard and all that stuff like that, all you got to do is just dry it out again and break it up and turn it back into powder. Very similar to honey. Honey is also a very good thing to store. But we're going to ramp up our wheat, our oils, and our sugar prepping. Rotate through your oils. Use them so they don't go rancid. Select oils that have longer shelf lives. Yeah, but that's not really what this topic is about. This video is about the absurdity going on. I choose not to comply. I choose to be, I think the main thing is because, since I was diagnosed AFFA, I can't do things like wear a mask. I can't do things like drink that flavored soda all the time, because, it's just one of those things. And, yeah, AFFA, it's becoming more of a rare disease nowadays. It's a free effing American. Yeah, damn straight. Free effing American right here. And that's my choice. If you choose to do whatever you want, then you choose to do it. That's your choice. That's your God-given free will to do so. But sit back and laugh. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to grow my food. You see my garden, stuff like that all the time, I still got to put the rest of it to bed. That still has a bunch of beets growing in it, so those will still be good. But anyway, yeah, I still got a bunch of potatoes to harvest. Those are all dead potatoes over there. You see that, potatoes inside are still good, but the plants are dead. And then that whole bed has Jerusalem artichokes I got to take care of. This whole bed right there, potatoes. Yeah, I got a lot to do. But get ready to grow your own. One thing I did today is at a private property location that my group meets on sometimes to do, cool guy things. I planted some Jerusalem artichokes up there today so that, because they're an invasive species, they resist drought well. Yeah, I just put them up there. I planted like 5 or 6 of them up there and just let them go. If they take over an area, awesome. We'll always have food up there. The whole idea of victory gardens, of forest gardens and stuff like that. Plant stuff. Lots of different places. If you have different bug out locations that you think you might have to go to, then plant some stuff like that there. If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So what? I will be looking at also some other things we can plant up on that property, as well as my buddy's house. He has they have a good garden, but he has enough property to have invasive species in there and not have to worry about it. So we're going to see what else, makes the best thing to grow there. So, being self-sufficient, self-reliant, outside of the system is where it's at. Because if you are, I get it, you're not going to be 100% self-sufficient. No problem. Neither am I. It's okay. But if you can be more self-sufficient than you are now, then you'll be able to weather storms like lockdowns and other etc. things, like food shortages coming, like all the other stuff going on in this world. If you grow your own food, raise your own vegetables, raise your own animals, all those kind of things, produce what you need to eat. Hear it raining? Collect that stuff. Filter it. Treat it. Whatever you want to do. And store it. It's rain that God gives us. It's free. The containers to put it in aren't free. The filters aren't free. But you guys get it. Stockpile food and water. Big time. And I'm thinking really the mass quantities of bulk items. Like wheat. I really like, these are some of my favorites. Wheat, lentils, rice, beans, normally like pinto beans or whatever, honey, and I'll throw one more in there. I'll throw two more in there. I'll give you like 7. Canned meats. And let me think. I'll throw one more. What's another one of my favorites? Oh, come on. Brain. Maybe even like some kind of emergency ration. I think I would have to go with somewhere up in there. And I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm just throwing out some ideas for you guys. What are you thinking about? What are you preparing? Throw in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Comment below. Ring the notification bell. Do all the things. I appreciate that. And if you want to check us on Patreon, you're free to do so. It's $1 a month, hundreds and hundreds of videos. We talk a lot more about the tactical aspect of prepping there. Do cover it here sometimes also. But yeah, it is what it is. I can actually talk there and not have censorship. I'm sure it still exists to some degree, but I haven't seen it yet. So I can actually speak I don't have to speak in parables, put it that way. Anyway, I love you guys. Keep on prepping on. Prep at a peace of mind, not out of fear. And just prep a little every day. Seriously, just keep going. You will be rewarded. Just like Noah, people gave him a hard time for a long, long time building that ark. Did he give up? No. Could he have? Yeah. Are there times when he got down and said, why am I doing this? I'm sure there probably was. But he trusted in him. He trusted in God, and he knew what he was doing was right. I'm telling you, people, what you're doing is right. Keep doing it. Stockpile food. Stockpile water. Get all the things. Like TJ at Bear Independence says, stack it to the rafters. And then buy another building to stack it to those rafters. And another building. And stack it to those rafters. No, seriously, people. Food is freedom. Food is power. You want to be able to feed your family. You don't want to starve to death. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you guys' support. And I hope I'm being helpful to you guys. Love you guys. A wonderful day. And blessings to you and yours.